Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Conversation with R&P. My guest today is Alicia Williams, which also goes by the professional name Alicia Delmarie. She's a singer, songwriter, a mother, and most importantly, an advocate. Alicia, welcome to my podcast.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Hi, everyone.
It's a pleasure to have you here. Being around you give me the giggles. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for joining me. I just want the world to get to experience and talk to you and understand what I understand about you. Right. And you're such an amazing, entertainer, singer, mother. So, you share somebody's love with the people that's out there.
Thank you.
Okay. So can you just share a bit about yourself?
Okay. So I am in South Florida. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm actually a mother of two very beautiful and talented children. And I'm a big advocate for self-healing and self-love, which is why I'm in the industry that I'm in as well.
So what inspired you to become a music artist and a singer?
My inspiration actually came from my children because as a young mom, as you worry about your kids and what they're listening to, what they're doing. And I, want to be a great influence on my kids. I want to motivate them. And I was trying to find a very powerful way to be a voice for them, not just getting up every day and being a mom, but, actually being a very powerful tool in their life. And I figured that music, would be a good way to, inspire them, motivate them, and to push them to be the best that they can be.
That's great. They're just amazing. So why did you choose a path as music artist?
So I actually continued on that path is the same thing. It's just to motivate people. We've all been through a lot, and music is very powerful. And being able to take what I've been through, writing it down, and then, singing it, expressing it, and then having someone else listen to it and heal from it or be encouraged by it. It just keeps pushing me into that path. So that was, the journey that I ended up going on.
I love it. So what core principles do you live by that you hope will impact the lives of people who listen to your songs and music?
Go ahead.
So basically, what's the whole takeaway?
I would say self-love, healing, practicing gratitude and being happy. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of us, these are the main things that I feel like a lot of people avoid these things. And, we don't spend a lot of time loving ourselves. We don't spend a lot of time learning how to heal and transition from who we were when we were growing up into the, becoming successful and healthy, adults. Being thankful, because sometimes things are not as bad as it seems. We just have to practice gratitude in order for us to, to continue to, receive more in life and to actually just be happy. Everything is a choice. So with my music, this is where the foundation of it, stems from, those four things.
So you currently have a single out called Sorry Not Sorry.
Right.
It's been released. It's been released in December of 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Right. And I'm going to just play a little bit of it and just tell us about this song. All right, after that.
Sorry, not sorry. Excuse me while I love myself. I ain't living for everybody. It's time for me to love myself. Sorry, not sorry. Excuse me while I love myself. I ain't living
Okay, so that's just a little snippet of the song. Just tell us a little bit about Sorry Not Sorry.
Okay, so Sorry Not Sorry. I wrote that song. It's a completion of multiple things here. You have situations where you do things for people. You put everybody first before yourself, and you just push yourself in the back and you forget about you, and you never actually take time to love yourself. And that is where that really came from. Stepping out of everyone else, walking into your zone, walking into your light, pushing everybody else out the way, and showing up for you.
Yeah.
So that's what for Sorry Not Sorry, that's what that represents. And that's what that's why I wrote it. It's just focusing on yourself and not feeling, sometimes when you want to love yourself, you're kind of like,
yeah,
I'm not sure, because you feel bad because you feel like you're pushing other people, because we naturally want to care for everybody else. That's how we are. But sometimes you got to say, it's okay. Like, I got to love me too, and you can't feel any way about it, so, and that's where that came from. And I mean, I'm not trying to, be, push it into anyone's face or anything like that. But I just, I want to show up. I want to be here too, and we all deserve that. So
definitely. I just feel as if, sometimes we overextend ourselves, as individuals to make sure everyone else is happy. Sometimes it's not reciprocated in a way, so it's very important that we continue to, as I said, sorry, not sorry, and I mean, I can relate to that song.
Right.
I always overextend myself as an individual to everyone else. Sometimes I do feel as if it's not reciprocated. Right. So, this is a song that, I listened it and I felt it.
Right.
I literally felt it. And I feel as if everyone should really take the opportunity to really listen to that song. It really speaks to you as an individual, and right. speaks to the inner person, within you. So, congratulations on that.
Thank
this
you.
was an amazing song, and I think it's going to go really far.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. So tell us about your foundation and how it benefits those in need.
Okay, so the Alicia Delmarie Foundation. It's actually really new. It's just only a few months old. And we actually just started. So I am an American born, raised in Jamaica. My family's from Jamaica, and we actually started there. So we're going to Jamaica. We're helping the children by motivating them to continue in their education. We're giving them awards. We're providing them with, food vouchers for those that, are less fortunate. We're giving them care packets, book bags, school supplies, things like that. That's where we started off. That's where we're at right now. So the next level that we're going to is we're going to be helping those that less fortunate, like homeless people, those that are, we're going to be providing clothes. We're going to try to get into, being able to provide food, stuff like that. So that would be the next phase, which hopefully that will be happening in June, because I'm going to be going down there in June. So we should be going into the next phase at that point. So right now, that's where we are. We're starting off with the kids at schools. We're going to different schools, and then we're going to be stepping out and then going into those that are, that are homeless.
Okay, so how can the listeners, or even including myself, contribute towards the foundation? Like, what can we do? Is there anything specific you're looking for? How can we donate?
Well, actually, I have a website. It's aliciadelmarie.com, where you can donate money and stuff like that on there.
Okay.
And then if anyone that's local, I'm in South Florida, anyone that's local that wants to provide clothes or anything that, people that, would need, they're also welcome to do so as well. So that's definitely an option for anyone that's out there. Anything that they can provide. I wouldn't say canned goods or anything like that, but more clothes and stuff that people can use, supplies for kids. And then, of course, the money, you can go on my website and you can donate for that as well.
Is there a number so they can use to contact you, just in case, let's say someone has clothes, can they contact you through a telephone number or through the website?
Yeah, definitely. So the phone number that you can use, it's 954-702-6606. And that number is actually on my website. Okay. It's on my website as well. And you can also sign up too on the website with your email and information, and someone will contact you too.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, that's also on there as well. And if you do want to, you can reach out to me as well. I'm sure Ray is going to have my my information linked on after the interview. So you can reach out to me directly on Facebook, on Instagram, anywhere, because I definitely want to make sure I want to support people. And if someone out there feels the urge to help someone else, please reach out. I would love to, to have some other support, donations and stuff like that.
Okay. So you also said, so let's say we want to donate, let's put clothes for reference. Mm-hmm. Is there a particular time before you ship it down? Because I think you said you're going to go down in June or
right.
July.
So, right. I am going down in June. Mm-hmm. We haven't scheduled the next shipment as yet. So there's no particular time, but I'm always collecting. So, we for this trip, we pretty much, we have quite a bit of stuff to go down with. Okay, that's great. But I'm always collecting, and then we can always ship down as well too, because we'll ship the barrels and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So we can always do that as well once we have an adequate amount of stuff.
That's amazing. It's amazing to give back. It's an amazing feeling. It is.
I know it is. And it's funny because when I was younger, at 7, 8 years old, that was one of my biggest dreams. I've always wanted to help people, and even singing and stuff. But my proudest moments is when I can give back, especially to children or people that don't have. It makes me so happy inside, and it makes me feel fulfilled. So it is a wonderful feeling to do for others.
Definitely. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So how did you overcome stage fright and shyness in your music career?
Right. Okay, so Ray, I don't think that this is something that, it doesn't really go away. But I am coming from a very, very long way, because when I was younger, my mom used to I used to perform a lot, whether I was dance, step, singing. I was always on the stage, and the butterflies, the shaking, I was always very nervous for whatever reason. So now it's not that I don't have the nerves or the shyness or, stuff like that. I'm more in control of myself. I'm more in control of me. So when I go out there, I'm ready to take it on. I'm ready to conquer those fears and whatever it was that was, holding me back then. I'm conquering now. We're not afraid to be out and to let people see who we are.
For me, I am I'm a Raymond Penny, but I had performed a few times as Riri Chanel, and Riri Chanel the personality is different.
Really?
I don't have I'm not scared.
So you have another persona.
Yeah. Raymond Penny is very shy. He's very, reserved. Right. Riri Chanel, open the curtains. Let me step out.
Oh boy.
So
you kind of understand where that, yeah. I get it.
So any plans on expanding your music to reach a wider audience?
Yes, we are cooking in the kitchen right now. We are actually I am really working I'm working really hard. I'm studio. I'm recording a lot of songs. I'm working. So my plan is to get as much songs completed as possible, because I want to be able to put out as much music as I can. I do, like a lot of people, like people do, the people that listen to my music is in like outside of the country, like Brazil, Ireland, places like that. I want to continue to push my music. So I need to have more music, because we're in a fast-paced like world, and the more music you have, people gravitate towards that. So we want to work on the marketing, and then we want to work on having the, more product to push out there. So I'm in the studio, I'm recording music. I'm about to actually put out some music soon. And once we do that, we're going to be pushing as far as like marketing to get the music out there to people so that they can hear.
So what type of genre is your music?
Alicia don't have no genre. No, I'm just joking. I do reggae, and then I also do R&B, so I switch up my styles as well.
I love that.
Because it's who I am.
So let me ask you, sorry, not sorry, what category did that fall
pop.
into?
That one fell into pop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm all over. I want to say I'm all over the place in a bad way. It's just, I just do what I feel. And, whenever inspiration hits me, if that's where it goes, then that's where it goes, And I don't put myself in a category because it's just not me.
You should never, ever put yourself in a category.
Right.
Never do that. Okay, so what impact do you hope your music will have on individuals facing difficulties in their daily lives?
That's a great question. And I'm actually glad that you asked me that. I want my music to impact someone by providing healing to them, courage. And the reason why I say that is because my music is not on the surface. So if you just turn it on, you're probably like, okay, whatever, And the reason why I say that is because my music, it hits your soul. It's going to hit your soul because the lyrics, the things that I'm talking about, it's not just meant for on the surface. You have to like really listen to what's happening and what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And most of the time, people who are looking for change and growth, when you listen to the songs that I'm writing that I'm putting out there, that's what it's providing. It's going to give you change. It's going to give you growth. It's going to give you strength. And there you go.
That's good.
There you go. It's motivation, know?
Yeah.
It's motivation.
So what keeps you motivated to continue singing and making a difference? Because you have so much amazing things going on. The foundation, your current music, you're writing more music. I know that you were in school and you have so much going on. So what's continue to motivate you to do what you're doing now?
I mean, I did mention my children. That's obviously like one of the main things, but helping people, helping people. Like I said to you before, we all have a story. We all have a history. And if I can take my story and put it on a paper, then put it in, vocalize it, put it in a song, and then share it to the world, and then help someone, then that's what keeps me pushing. I mean, it's not easy because sometimes I'm like, should I keep going?
Yeah.
But then I keep thinking back and I'm like, you know what, maybe someone out there, someone might need this song,
Yeah.
So that's where my motivation stems from.
For me, coming from a business point of view, sometimes when I first started my business, there were some times a few years ago where I wanted to give up because, things didn't go the way I wanted to. But
Right.
I did realize I had to motivate myself. It's very important that, you know what, I couldn't look for validation from outside.
Right.
I had to be my biggest, you know, motivator or the person pushing me, you know,
Mhm.
because I knew what I wanted, you know, and it
Right.
did pay off. So,
Right.
like, definitely,
You understand.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely understand. And we all go through it.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter
Right.
what part of our
Right.
lives we are in, we all go
It's
through it.
true.
So
Right.
it's, yeah. Okay. So have you had someone tell you how your music made an impact in their life? Share an example if possible.
Okay. So I've actually had a few people that have, have told me that it has impacted them in a very positive way, or it has kept them in a time where they were going through something. And just to share an example, one of the ones that touched me the most, just a brief. So I did a show for the city of Plantation, and I ended up meeting someone there, and it was a little girl, and I guess she fell in love with one of my songs. And her dad reached out to me on Instagram, and he was like, "My daughter, she keeps singing your songs," and I was like, and he just kept telling me to keep going. And over the course of time, he would just send me videos of her, and she's just like, "I'm your biggest fan," and how much I've motivated his daughter,
Wow.
and just a little girl, and it like it touched me so much. And she's like right in the back of my head, every time I see her, and I think about those videos and how much this one little song inspired her.
Yeah. But you know, I've listened to your song and I'm telling you, it does get to the heart. It does. You know, so just continue doing what you're doing. You know, you actually motivated me as well. Just so you know, I'm one of your fans. You just gain an additional, crazy
Supporting.
fan.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray.
So how do you balance motherhood with your singing career?
Oh, I have superpowers. I got superpowers, Ray.
Great, because being out there and being a mom, it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is. It is. Being a mom is always number one for me. But I show up for my kids always, no matter what I'm doing. And I have support at home with them. So in order for me to balance, music and being there, but I always show up for them, and I'm always, and what I'm doing is for them. And I also include them in what I'm doing too, because sometimes when I'm performing, they're actually right behind me, my little backup dancers, or, they're backstage somewhere. I mean, with the organization, the foundation, I'm sorry, with the foundation, they're there, they're passing out stuff, they're talking to the kids, they're with me, and I want them to be, because this is what's molding them. This is what's going to make them the incredible adults that they're going to turn into. So I want them there, a part of everything that I'm doing. I mean, they do their own stuff too, but they're also a part of what I'm doing as well.
So have any of your daughters exhibiting talents, like music wise, or, like, I mean, are they into the whole music as you are?
They both sing. They both have beautiful voices. As far as, I don't know if that's something that they want to do. I don't force, I let them kind of, go in their own path. My daughter she's talented in gymnastics. She likes to do that. And my other daughter, she likes to do like art, and she likes to build. She's a builder. She can create anything out of nothing. She takes stuff and then she makes it into something. I don't even know how she does it, but I let them go into their own path. If they want to do music, why not? Sure, but if not, then that's okay too. Everybody has their own path.
Of course. So any advice for aspiring artists navigating through tough times while pursuing their dreams?
Okay. I'm going to, sure. Let's say, I would say that your reality is what you create, right? And I would say that because it's your thoughts, what you do, and what you think, and the words that you speak. So that means that anything is possible. Even if you're going through difficult times, you can change it by changing your thought process, by changing what you're saying, what you're doing, who you're around. So all is possible for you. Everything starts within.
That's some great advice.
Thank you.
That's some great advice.
Thank you.
So, in your opinion, how does music contribute to promoting positivity and social change?
Okay. So, music is so powerful. Music, I mean, it programs our brain. It's such a powerful tool. And if you're listening to something that is positive, motivating, you're going to be, motivated. You're going to actually get up and move. You're going to do something about, you're going to make a change. So I do, based on what you're listening to, it affects you in your day-to-day life. And I do think that we have to be more conscious of what we listen to. I mean, we have to be more conscious of a lot of things, but definitely music. We have to be more conscious of what we're listening to. The words, not just, okay, like, yeah, the beat sounds good. Yeah, the beat sounds good, but what is the lyrics in there? What is it actually telling you? What is it?
Yeah.
What is it programming into your mind? Because the frequencies and everything that we're tuning into, it creates who we are. It definitely creates who we are.
I love that. So your single that's out. So it can be found on. Can you just tell us the list of places where it can be found?
Okay, so my music is everywhere. It's on Amazon, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, YouTube, it's everywhere. So if you type in my name in Google, it will pop up. all my songs, all the platforms that it's under, it will pop up. You'll see it, and you can actually, listen to my music, and you can share it, you can listen to it, and see.
Definitely. I'm just really I'm really excited for you.
I am too, and I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I think, you are going to go really far in this industry,
Thank you.
And I love that how you stay true to yourself and your beliefs is, and that's very important in securing yourself solid in something like that.
Right. I mean, we have to, right? If we're not who we are, then what are we?
That's true.
But I'm really excited. I mean, the songs that I have out there are great. I have the songs that I'm about to put out, they're even better. And I'm so excited for them to come out. And I can't wait for people to hear them. And I think it's really gonna make a difference, especially once we get, we start pushing them more. And I'm really excited. I can't wait. It's gonna be nice.
So is it gonna be an album, or just gonna be some singles? It's gonna be an album?
We're going to just do singles for now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna push the singles for now.
So I'll definitely love to have you back on the podcast to talk about the new songs that come out.
Yes, when I release them, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So basically, we at the end of the podcast, and I'll say thank you for thank you for joining me. It's been amazing. It's been amazing having you here and talking to you. And also, so for this week, I'm going to feature you on our social media platforms. We're going to upload your interview. We're also going to have you on Spotlight Magazine. So you're going to be featured for the week. And so let me show you what the cover looks like.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Thank you.
Yeah. That's so you're going to be on our social media. And I just want to, I really hope you love it.
It's beautiful.
And it was honestly, it's such a pleasure to interview.
I appreciate it. I love it. I love being here. I love all of this and having this conversation and being able to express myself.
Definitely.
And I hope that this whole conversation, this whole interview, is able to motivate someone out there, not just because of, we're talking about my music, but just generally, this whole conversation. And I do hope that you guys tune in and listen to my music and, reach out and, just be motivated and inspired.
Yeah. So I'm just going to finish the episode with your video playing. I want to play it to its entirety so people get to listen to songs.
So do I got to say that?
I'm going to close it out. So I'm going to see you on the other side.
All right.
Sorry, not sorry. Excuse me while I love myself. I ain't living for everybody. It's time for me to love myself. Sorry, not sorry. Excuse me while I love myself. I ain't living for everybody. It's time for me to love myself. I got this. It's my time to discover who I am. Felt this way before. Don't wanna delay this no more. I'm reaching for the sky, taking one foot out the door. And it's mine, I came to shine, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Now I ain't sorry you felt that way. I didn't come here to play. This is my moment, this is my time to discover who I am. Sorry, not sorry. Excuse me while I